Hey everybody, welcome to the episode of Life in the Woods Renaissance. I'm the Radio Man 03. It is great to have you along. Hope you're doing well today. I am doing fine. It is a Sunday afternoon. I'm going to try a little something different on this series. You guys have shown such great support and stuff for the whole series that I think maybe what I might start doing, and don't hold me completely to it, but we're going to try it out, do kind of a Sunday progress report on things I do off camera when it comes time to the weekends and stuff like that. Just kind of bring you in and make a quick maybe 10-minute, 15-minute video, which is difficult for me to do because I'm, kind of a talker. I'm a talker and a doer. I do everything on camera, it seems like, and that's kind of how I've always done my channel. I'm just picking up a little compost here. I moved the bamboo out here on the back 40 so it would not be right up against the house because we've actually made quite a bit of progress on the house, and we're going to take you over there. We're going to take a look at that as well. I was real busy on Saturday. I uploaded a video, and then you guys saw that one, and then we were working on the house at the time and just getting a little bit of work done on that. I think that's enough of that for now. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead on Sundays and maybe start doing some of these little progress reports. Just kind of bring you in here and show you what I've been working on and tinkering with and stuff like that. You can see there's a tower behind me right there, that little tower back there with the torches on it. I came up from under the cave, and we're going to go in there this next week, and we'll be having some adventure in that. But today I want to just kind of give you a progress report and show you what I've been doing around the initial farm area that we're setting up, that we've been working on. First of all, you'll notice that I've moved the bamboo out here for the compost just to get it away from the house because there's so much of it and it grows so big and so tall and so fast. Second of all, you're going to notice some of these great big giant oak trees. I planted oak saplings all over the place out here so I would have a lot of wood to harvest up, and some of them get really big. And if you know me and you've followed any of my series, you're going to know that when the trees get this big, I don't cut them down. I love these big oak trees. These oak trees to me really represent just the size, just their size. It's a good, they're just perfect in size. Let's put it that way. They're perfect in size. And so we have several of them now that are out here. And I've also learned from Jenny Bloodless, she commented in the last episode, that some of these trees will actually replant themselves. They'll drop saplings onto the ground, and the saplings will respawn. So that was interesting to me. I did not know that. And I guess the sacred oak is really known for that, as well as some of the other special trees. I think all the trees may do that, but they replant themselves, which I think is really cool. But you can see we've got a giant oak there. We'll take this little one down here and that one there, but I've been using those for the carpenter blocks and stuff. This is a hole. I blocked it up so I wouldn't run into it in the middle of the night. And let's keep moving. Let's keep on moving because this is supposed to be a short video. Up here, we have a little viewing platform, so I can go up on there and kind of just stand up there and take a look at the house and the land and kind of see how I like things and what I need to do and what doesn't need to be done maybe. So I always like to have a little lookout tower where I can kind of, look at the world. We put up some fencing, and I do have some animals going now, as you can see. We've got some sheep. I grabbed that white horse. I've not tamed it yet. I'm waiting until I get a saddle for that. And then we've got a couple of cows. We've got a few cows in here. So we've got a little bit of livestock going. The sheep we'll use for their wool, and the cows I think was pretty much just for their milk and stuff like that, because I've got a different solution for our food. Okay, let's keep going. You can see I've got 38 levels right now, so enchanting is going to be something very important that we're going to have to get going on pretty soon here. I replanted our cotton. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Okay, also Jenny was telling me that the reason the cotton was not growing on the garden soil is because we had not tilled the soil yet. So if you take your hoe and you till the soil, let's go ahead and represent this real quick. I brought the materials with me. So we've got this right here, and I really do appreciate those comments because they help me out, of course. I learn. And then, oh, that did not, it's not, okay, so if I do, this is the regular garden soil, so if I till it, you can see now it's different. And as soon as I did that, of course, the cotton started growing. So it's just absolutely fantastic. Let me go ahead and swap this out. So with this, I don't need water for the crops. I don't need water in here, which is fantastic, But there's our cotton field, our little cotton crop. I've got it fenced in so nobody comes in and these are carpenter blocks, and I've not decided what I'm going to do for the color on them. I thought I'd do that next week, and the dirt attached itself right to it. That's pretty funny. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right, guys. The creme de la creme. It's not finished yet. We still got work to do. We still got all kinds of decor work to do. We've got extra trim work to do and everything else, but I wanted to get a structure up just so you guys could kind of see one of my building styles. So this is our little cabin in the woods right here. I'm really happy with the way it's turned out. This is all carpenter blocks up here on the ceiling, on the roof. I chiseled some spruce, and that's the design I chose because it kind of reminds me of a shake or a shingle type roof. That small pattern looks like shingles. So I picked that, and then of course you guys knew the other blocks we picked. Now the glass, we were having a problem with that. What I did to remedy that so we get rid of that vanilla look to the glass with just the dots was I actually chiseled the glass first and then added it to the carpenter blocks, and that was the answer there. So a nice little LED decor around the windows. We also have a carpenter's bed now in here, which we can't sleep in just yet. But that's what I did, was I chiseled the glass first, and then I added it to the carpenter blocks, and then you can have, there's multiple choices of glass that you can have. Choices of glass you can have. I went with a red door because the red door just says hello, it's bright, it's bold, and says I'm confident. And I like that. I like that a lot. Let's close this door right here. Can we sleep? We can sleep now. Beautiful. And rise and shine. I love how we go up underneath the covers when we lay in the bed. This is about the manliest bed I could pick on here, so I went with this one with the carpenter hammer on it. I made this chest. I was fooling around with the saw. And the framing saw is actually pretty fun. You could take planks and turn them into sheets of wood, like a sheet of plywood maybe, and then you can turn that into thinner strips of wood, and then you can create different things with that. And what I did was, it's like this stuff right here. I definitely want some of these things right here. They're very cool. So I was messing around with that, and we'll do more of that on camera. Now, I want you to notice something. We still have our 4 diamonds. Slime have been spawning in the fen biome next door to us, where those kind of brownish dark oak trees are growing. So I've got slime balls, which is fantastic. And we have ender pearls. I've got 2 ender pearls right now. So we're coming along in regards to that as well. And then I made this little chest just to do that. And what I found out is that if I take these out of here, now it's going to tell me that I've got more diamonds than anything else in here. If I take the diamonds out, it's going to tell me I got more ender pearls in there. So whatever you have the most of, it seems like it shows on the front. So yeah, slime balls. Okay, so nothing done really in the house yet. We're just still, I haven't quite decided everything in the house and how it's going to be decorated. I want to make sure I do that with you guys on camera so we can do that together. And if I have any questions, I can pass them on to you, and then you can answer me back in the comments, which is, by the way, thank you so much for the comments. I really appreciate it. And the support, too, for the channel so far. This series has been fantastic. I've got several new subscribers, so I want to take a moment to welcome the new subscribers. Thank you so much for signing up, and I hope we continue to have a great time with this series of Life in the Woods Renaissance. All right. There is a void up above here. This is a slab, a spruce ceiling slab. And is this spruce or dark oak? I think this might be, it's dark oak wood slab, just like it says in the bottom right-hand corner. Dark oak wood slab. So there's nothing up there. It's just a void, and I put that up there so we would hide the upper area. Now together what we have to do is finish decorating the house. We have to put on the porch over here. And I also want to do do you like this? Yeah, that's this stone. As you may have seen in the last episode, it's this stone cooked. I think that makes a great looking staircase right here. Very nice staircase. So we have to finish this porch. And then I want to run a little porch off the back here too. This is just temporary here, but I think I want a little porch out back here. So when we come out, we could just drop down here and bam, we could do some fishing. I think that's a really good idea. That's where that donkey went to. Do you see him up there on that tree? I was looking for him yesterday. I was looking for him all over the place because I made some leads. I made leads to go get the animals, and he was not there. By the way, also Jenny was telling me that the dark oak sapling that we saw here, but the sacred oak sapling here, apparently that's a glitch. And when these trees, drop, you can see this leaf matter falling, but every now and again they'll spit out a sapling, and it'll take to the ground. And I guess sometimes they're just mislabeled, so that's why that was happening. All right, over here we have made a bloomery furnace, which is cool. The bloomery furnace is what we need in order to make our wrought iron ingots, so we can make the chains and the wrought iron artwork and stuff for the walls and everything in the house. And then we've just been, well, there's nothing in here right now, but we've been working. I've cleaned up the chests a little bit. We've got a good supply of wood going on right now. The stone, I've kind of got all the wood in one box, the stone in another box. This is kind of our specialty stuff. We've got the hide and the iron and the lapis and the, that sort of thing. We've got the clay over here as well. And then over here we have our food supply, which is coming along pretty nice, I think. We've got plenty of food right now, plenty of food. And that garden out there, as small as it is, it's really coming along nicely. Over here we have just kind of our odds and end plants and things like that in this chest. And over here we have more food. I broke some more gardens, and we've got tomatoes now, soybeans, peas, beans. What else do we have? Really cool stuff. I've caught a couple more fish. I caught a raw walleye. I caught a catfish. There was something else we had that we got out of one of those gardens, and I don't remember what it... Oh, there it is. It's the bell peppers. The bell peppers. Isn't that cool? I think that's awesome. So yeah, we've got some more food choices coming. We're going to be moving that farm from there over to probably back beneath the oak trees there, just back behind the oak trees next to the bamboo. That's where we're going to put the farmland back in there, and that's where our crops will grow. The barn will go over here by the animals, and then we need a root cellar to store our food in, and we need an area right here. This is the mine shaft. We're going to do a little storage, just kind of a storage shed building that we'll put our tools in and things like that, and have some furnaces and things of that nature for the strip mine, the branch mine, I should say, the branch mine. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now, meat has not, let me get a sip of something here real quick, because no, never mind, I'm good. Meat has been something we haven't had since the first couple of episodes. We were killing the cows and everything else, and just, doing that. And I've stopped killing the animals. I want to keep the animals and have them because I like to see them. I like having them around. There's a cave down here real quick that had a slime in it, so there's a cave down here to explore. I'm sure it's probably attached to the network that goes underneath the house. What do you think of the house over there, though, huh? It looks pretty good sitting there. Our little cabin in the woods. I think it looks good tucked away in there. I'm not going to move that hillside. I like that hillside there, and I like those trees as well, so that stuff will all stay. There's probably things I'm forgetting to mention, but I'll bring those up as I can, as I remember them. I made traps. These are the animal traps, and you put a bait in there. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, that is awesome. We've got, meat is back on the menu, boys. Meat's back on the menu. What's that? That's a raw turkey leg. Some beef. Oh, some feathers, too, for the arrows. Nice. Okay, now that I know this is the way we're going to be getting these things. That is really, really great. Look at that. We have meat back. We can make roast chicken. And the bait, I made a bunch of it. As a matter of fact, I took all the wheat that we did have and I put it in here. Oh my God, look at this. You get hide out of this too? Oh, and I put 4 of these down. So we are set. We are set. Look at all this. Is there a way to get all this meat out of here? To just shift click all of it out of here? I don't feel like there is. Oh, and the eggs too. Look at the eggs. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, we are set. This is the way to do it. So I made a bunch of the baits and I put them in here. I think I put 14 or 15 in each one of these. So you could see we've got a bunch of this stuff. Oh, I see. You could just grab the one item, go over and click again, and then just scoop them up. Okay, that works out much easier than just doing one at a time. Much, much better. Oh my gosh. Oh, this was a great investment. They're so easy to make, too. I'll make one with you on our next episode, and we'll put another one out here. I have 4. There's the other one. Oh, my gosh. Can you believe this, you guys? Look at this. Huh? We got the food. We got the vegetables now. We got the meat. We got feathers for arrows for days. We don't have to kill the chickens anymore. I can just leave them out there. I enjoy listening to the chickens roam around and cluck. Oh, perfect. All right, so I need to rebait those. As a matter of fact, I think we got time. Let's do that. Let's make up some of the grain bait. Something else you may see, I don't know if you've noticed it yet while we're running around. Variety helped me out with something. I'm gonna give you guys a second to look at it, but something has definitely changed. It's all about the scenery and the texture on here. Just see if you guys figure it out. I've been complaining about it for a while now. We'll take these right here, and we need some string. Where's my string at? I also made the screen a little bit bigger here so you guys could see better as to what I'm doing. All right, we're going to just do that. We're going to do that. Just, here we go. And a bump. Since we've got string for days now, I didn't have to come back out of that. We're going to take this up to here, and we are just going to go like so. And get a bunch of these. 24 of them, huh? That's nice. I'll take 24 of those. I'll take that. And the string goes right here, and I think we've got time to put this in. Yeah, those bright, shiny lines on the blocks, the grass blocks, are not here anymore. I had changed something in the settings, and that's what was causing my oddly colored green blocks to happen. So we got that fixed. It's no longer an issue. We'll put 6 in there. And we'll put 6 in here. If you're going to do it up, I would prefer to just fill these up instead of just putting this many in here. But this will work to keep them going. And we'll put that right there. And all we have to do is walk away. And I marked them with torches just because when you trap, you should always mark where your trap is. Right? It makes sense. No piranha? No piranha. Good. Sometimes there's piranha in there. It's always it's a little weird to have piranha in there. The wheat crop, we definitely want to get a bigger wheat crop going so we have more grain coming in. And I've not even broken up most of our gardens. Most of our gardens are still unbroken. So we are doing really great, guys. I hope you like the house. Did you notice the vine? That's what we got from the tropics. I put it on there. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Just gorgeous. I think that's just gorgeous. Yeah. I think it's really good. We got to get the beekeeping going and stuff. I'm very excited. I'm really having a great time putting this series together. I'm enjoying myself thoroughly, and I hope that comes through on the videos, and you guys can hear it as well. Let's go take a look at the whole farm from up here. We'll give you guys an idea as to how things look from up here on my little perch. We'll take a look at the house as it goes down, as the sun goes down. But yeah, this is where I come to kind of contemplate. Then I don't have to worry about mobs bugging me. I can just sit here and look at the house and decide what I want to do and where I'm going to put stuff. So real quick, before we call it quits here, the barn, we'll go over here. That fence is not permanent by no means, but the barn will be right over in here. And I think I'll encompass this with fencing and give the animals this natural water area to be in. The sugarcane will go someplace else. We've got our entrance to the mine shaft and a utility shed right there. And then we're going to put in a little tiny... what am I looking for? A root cellar where we'll have chests for our fruits and vegetables and all of our meats and stuff like that to keep those stored in a nice, cool place. But there you go, guys. There it is. Doesn't she look good out there? I think it's a cute little house. I didn't want to go too big. I thought a small cabin would be nice. It's a cabin-style house. I think it's very cute. And I hope you guys like it. I hope you like it a lot. And thank you again for all your support and your comments and stuff. And the likes have been fantastic. I know I don't get a ton of views, but the views I do have, I always hope that you guys are enjoying it and watching. And if you would hit that like button, that would really help out a lot, a whole lot. But I want to thank you so much again for your support. So here's a little Sunday progress report for you. We'll try these for a while and see how they do. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. I want you to have an awesome, fantastic, and superb day. And I will talk to you again next time.